Hey, I'm waiting on I'm on a lunch appointment. I'm just waiting for the person to come. But watch this. I want to share this with you right quickly. Oftentimes when God tell us to come out on the water, we're using our faith to walk out into some deep areas in life. God, remember, we're going to faith, and God is always using the opportunity to cause us to increase our faith. He's going to always do that because He's our Father, and the only way we can please Him is by faith. That's the only way you can please Him. Hebrews 11:6. And so, oftentimes when we get out on that water and the storm is intensified and Satan brings all the trouble, and we begin to sink, we sometimes believe we miss God. We think we've missed God. Well, if God said it, then why am I going through this? If God said it, then why all this trouble? If God said it, why isn't it working? I mean, if He really said it, then why am I experiencing this trouble? And oftentimes we retreat and we feel like we miss God, and then we go back and get in the boat and we never try again. We never try again because we think we've missed God. But I want to encourage you that you did not miss God. Most often, oftentimes we haven't missed God. And let me give you a case study to prove it. Now I'm going to teach more on this Saturday from 10 to 11 on this channel right here, the D&D Ministry channel. So make sure you tune in from 10 to 11. Now I'm supposed to have live access. If not, I'm going to do the video ahead of time because I'll check this time and it'll be up at 10. But I want you to, it's from 10 to 11. But I want you to understand this. I'm going to just give you a little nugget right now. Jesus saw the boat. He told them to go over to the other side. So they're on assignment. Jesus told them, get in the boat and go to the other side. So now they're on their way to the other side. Satan sends this storm, and this storm is kicking their tail. Jesus see them struggling. So Jesus gets in his divinity. He gets in his divinity and he goes to them walking on the water. I love it. He goes to them walking on the water. Now you got to tune in Saturday because I got some deep revelations to share with you. It's going to blow you away. But he goes to them walking on the water. So as he goes to them walking on the water, they see him and they are afraid. They think it's a ghost. Cracks me up. They think it's a ghost. Now, if it's a ghost can't do too much to you. He ain't got a body. So what you scared of? It's a ghost, right? And so Jesus told him, don't be afraid. It's me. So Peter said, well, Lord, if it's you, then tell me to come out on the water with you. Jesus said one word, you guys. Just one word. Jesus said, come. Peter, at the word of Jesus, at the command of Jesus, he gets out of the boat and he begins to walk on that water. But the enemy intensifies the storm so much that Peter begins to sink, and now he's afraid. The question I want to ask you is this: did God tell him to come? Did Jesus tell him to come? Yes, he did. He emphatically told him to come. Did he know he would probably sink? Did Jesus know that he would sink? Probably so. Yet and still, he still told him to come. See, God's ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. And I'm going to really get into this on this Saturday from 10 to 11. So make sure you tune in this Saturday from 10 to 11. I am literally going to go into some deep areas here, and I may do it on this station, my YouTube channel, or I may do it on my website. But either way, you'll know which way I'm going to do it. But just tune in here. If I'm going to change it, I'll let you know right here on the D&D YouTube channel, D&D Ministry YouTube channel. Because we have to begin to understand that Isaiah 55 said, God's ways are not our ways. If we're going to please God, we got to walk in faith. But here's the thing, you all. He'll never allow us to stay at the same level of faith that we start our walk with him on. I walk with him. When we first got saved, we had that baby faith. We walked with him. And he's constantly calling us and challenging us to come out into deeper levels of faith so that we can believe him on a deeper level. Because when you can believe him on a deeper level, you'll see him in a grander way. I'm telling you, we'll see him in a grander way. So just because you are experiencing trouble and just because you are going through a storm, that is not an indicator that you missed God. And I want to encourage someone's heart right now. That's not an indicator that you missed God. Don't believe that. I don't want you to believe that. You probably right where you're supposed to be. And if you miss God, he will tell you. And if you miss God, there's something else I want to be able to share with you. So tune in this Saturday from 10 to 11 right here. Share, 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 share. Encourage people. Get a lot of people sit around your computer. Get a lot of people sit around your phone. Just do the whole 9. And let's talk about it. I want to give you some insights and some revelations and some truths about our assignment so that we won't get discouraged and Satan won't use his ability to intensify the storm to get us to negate our assignments. Okay, so this Saturday from 10 to 11, and I'm going to give you some more insights about Peter and that assignment and how to use it to gauge where we are and how we can better know God and his ways. Love you. Have a great day.